Total War Warhammer 3 is a fantastic strategy game, although it can be a bit overwhelming at times. The plot of Warhammer 3 is pretty straightforward. A gripping prologue adventure will have you forging into the frigate north as a prince of Kislev in pursuit of your lost bear deity, Ursun. Rifts springs up all over the place every 30 turns or so, pouring out demonic armies, ending in enormous survival conflicts against a demonic prince. It's a premise that leads to a totally different kind of Total War campaign, in which conquering the map is still encouraged, but not as crucial as reaching Ursun's imprisonment. The prologue acts as an excellent tutorial, putting you through the majority of what you need to know to play the entire game in a few hours, recounting a narrative of corruption that culminates with Ursun's imprisonment in the Chaos Realms and a slew of factions realizing this at the same time. This means that the main campaign is a bit of a race to Ursun, but with the same underlying goal of conquering the areas in front of you. Total War Warhammer 3 is a massive game that has various factions on a big campaign area where seemingly anything may happen. Demons emerge from underground caverns and portals transport you to another realm. Warhammer 3 is also visually more appealing than Warhammer 2. One of the campaign's main priorities is to invade the worlds of chaos and defeat a big opponent in each of the 4 realms in order to unlock the game's final boss. As the endgame begins, portals to the realms of chaos appear across the world, and it is your responsibility to travel through them and face several battles. But you're not the only one attempting to go in and destroy these champions. Everyone else is as well, so you're battling against the game's other sides as well, lending the scenario a sense of urgency and importance. Simultaneously, Warhammer 3 is attempting something unique and intriguing in terms of multiplayer campaigns. The multiplayer campaigns enables up to 8 people to participate at the same time, which implies that all factions can be controlled by human players at the same campaign. Furthermore, Creative Assembly has built campaigns that are more centered on this form of multiplayer. In Total War Warhammer 3 there are 8 separate factions, and each one of them seems drastically different in terms of gameplay style. Chaos Undivided, Khorne, Slaanesh, Tzeentch, Nurgle, Kislev, Cathay, and Ogre Kingdoms, which is only available as DLC. Each has its own set of benefits and techniques, as well as its own spin on gameplay. The voice acting is great and enjoyable, and the plot beats that occur often during the campaign gives you a clear feeling of what you're fighting for and striving for. Because of the large number of unit types, you'll frequently find yourself pausing battle to get into position and watching your soldiers fight in slow motion to get a sense of how the game is truly matching them up on an individual basis. Diplomacy rewards you with tremendous adaptability, which motivates you to interact with your neighbors more frequently. The costs of allied reinforcement support, which is mostly acquired by fulfilling missions for the group you're attempting to influence, which challenge you with destroying forces with whom they have feud with, bringing the entire thing back to battle. Prior games used cinematics for storytelling reasons solely on important storyline missions. They are, however, used much more extensively here. Total War Warhammer 3 contains a significant amount of storyboard-like animatics with some excellent vocal work. Total War Warhammer 3 excels in almost every aspect, and it is by far the best in the series. You'll need a pretty beefy PC if you really want to experience the visual at the highest it has to offer, and should you own the first 2 games, then it'll only benefit your overall campaign experience. Had I to put a score on this, then I'd easily give it an 8 out of 10. I'd like to thank the publishers for providing me with the review key, and for more gaming content, check out the rest of my channel. If you enjoyed this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.